Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Bit of a different background, you can see. I'm actually at my place in London right now, just arrived, just got off the flight. Didn't sleep like 1 minute in the entire flight, so still feeling a bit dazed. So if you think I'm a bit confused in this video, then let me know. But I'm here from now for about 10 days, gonna be playing a load of Airsoft. So a lot of the content you're gonna see is gonna be filmed here, or hopefully some gameplay stuff that I'll be putting up pretty regularly. But I just got here today and I'm really, really excited because the first video I've got for you guys is an unboxing video. Because I live in the US and all of my equipment's in the US, I'm flying to the UK and I can't really fly with all, I'm sure there's a way that I probably could, but I didn't want to fly with all of my stuff. I wanted to be able to have a couple of replicas based in the UK, so when I come over here, I can play and I don't have to like ship all my gear with my kids and my wife, etc. So I reached out to a company or a guy at Axios Customs UK, really, really nice guy that I was dealing with. And I'll put a link to their Instagram down below. If you ever want anything custom done, it was super awesome. Literally was messaging him on Instagram, like, this is kind of what I need. This is what I'd like to do. Recommended some stuff, was like, hey, do you want to Cerakote it? He's actually sent me 2 packages. So this is gonna be the first package, and he's made a couple of replicas for me to use while I'm in the UK. So I don't know what's in this first box, and nor do you. So it's gonna be a bit of a discovery for me. You may have seen what it is from the thumbnail I'm expecting, but I'm really excited to open this up because this is gonna be one of 2 primaries that I have ordered. And once I know what it is, I'll run you through it and kind of tell you what it is, show it off to you. But I know you guys like unboxings, it's how this channel started. So I thought, instead of me, you know, like sitting around like, I need to open it, I need to open it, I need to open it, maybe I would actually do an unboxing for you. I may do the other box in another video, depending on what's in here. I'm thinking that might be a better way of doing it. But he did this super quick for me, got it like sent to the address before I even landed. So on the whole flight on the way over here, I'm like, okay, this is, you know, exciting to be in London, but it's also very, very exciting to be kind of arriving to my little like goodies, gifts, whatever's gonna be in this thing. Ooh, okay, so I've actually got a hard case in here, which is awesome. And this may give you an idea of the company that this is from. Again, you've probably seen it in the thumbnail, but Salvo Precision. In fact, maybe I'll make this thumbnail something like this. So it's just me like holding up the box. If you've seen that, then that's what it's gonna be. But Salvo Precision, I've never actually had anything from Salvo Precision specifically. Apparently they are like another subsidiary of Double Eagle, not Golden Eagle, Double Eagle. And so I do have the Noveski N4 and the Noveski N4 NSR SD, which I've just been doing a paint job, etc. on. But when I came here, the reason that I decided to request this specific replica was like, hey, I want gas. I want to be able to play midweek games, so I want to be able to play indoors, but I want something that has got performance enough where I can use it outdoors as well. So I want something compact, which is going to work, but is going to be like, you know, kind of universal. So this was actually like, this was recommended by Axios. Oh, okay. I'm going to open it this way so you guys can see it properly first. This was recommended by Axios. Said he'd done some work on these before, and you can probably tell already what it is. Said that basically he'd done some work on them before and they were awesome. And you can already see, so this is Axios Customs here. As I said, I'll put the link in the description to his account, so you can go there and basically like get it. But they do kind of custom gas blowback rifles. This is all the parts I think that he's changed out. So we'll put those to one side and we can look at those in a second. Again, same thing with that. Same thing with these. So he's actually like left all the extra parts in here, which is kind of awesome. And then this is actually the company that has done the paint job. So West Laser, again, I'll put a link to them on the description below, but this came through Axios. So he uses West Laser to do all of their like paint job stuff. I literally said to him, yes, that's a great idea. Let's do this. What he suggested, which is this, the Salvo Precision Rattler. And also I would love this style of paint job. And I sent him a couple of like demonstrations of what I would like. So that's done, so that's good. I sent him a couple of like just demonstrations of what I would like in terms of the paint job. And he sent this off to West Laser and had this paint job done on it, which I think is absolutely awesome. So I don't have my usual like camera, like close-up setup right now. I may kind of do a bit of that, but I literally just got off the flight. And I love an MCX. I love a bit of your, you know, Sig Sauer on everything. And he's also managed to do some really cool stuff, which he kind of like ran past me, but I said, absolutely do that. So it's got full trades on it, which you can see there, the Sig logo. But not only that, it has also got another logo, which you may recognize there just above the magwell, the 6mm Badger logo actually on the Rattler. I love this paint job because I think it breaks it up. It kind of keeps that, you know, cool style where actually it's, you know, like it's going to be a lot more camouflaged if you're in certain environments than just a black rifle or just a FDE coated rifle. But it really is pretty awesome. This thing, I kind of want to put this on now. I may pause it and just like put this on so we can kind of see. Actually, I can just do it with this. But this is going to be pretty cool, I think. But yeah, so for me, it was like, okay, this thing's going to take MWS mags, because if you're not aware, the Salvo Precision, they are MWS based. So very similar to the Double Eagle, but obviously they're SIG designs and not the kind of like AR based platforms with buffer tubes. And so this is a SIG Rattler. It's the like Virtus model, so the one before the Spear LT. I kind of was looking at the Spear LT, but they don't actually do one yet. And I'm actually pretty happy I've done this, because just feeling this and looking at it, I mean, the feel of it is amazing. Like this paint job is incredible. It's Cerakote, so it shouldn't like peel off or like crack too easily. How they've like matched the actual stock to it as well, I think is just, and this thing is going to be super compact. Luckily, what I did also do is I brought over a load of like attachments to put onto this thing. So what we're going to have in the next video that you'll see after maybe another unboxing is going to be me doing, just get this guy. It's not like on yet, so I don't really want to like force it. I'm gonna rip the actual threads out. But like that is super compact. But what I'm gonna do quickly right now is I'm just gonna run you guys through what the actual upgrades he's done on here internally are. Obviously you can kind of see the external stuff that he's done. But yeah, I'll run you through quickly just what he's done, because it's not only like, okay, I'm gonna get a Rattler and get it like, you know, Cerakoted or engraved by a certain company. With this, it is, he's actually gonna like upgrade the internals. And Salvo Precision internals generally, I think are very good, especially with the price. But there is a lot more you can do to make this thing pretty awesome. So he got me this. This is about £400, I think, just generally to buy if you're looking at it in pounds as opposed to dollars. It is also got this Cerakote on it and all the trades that's been put on it. And so I think that was about £200, £300 to do that. And that's going to depend basically on what you're putting in here. He put a 4UAD hop rubber in here, which is what I've been putting in all of my other replicas recently. So you know, I hear great things about them. People seem to love them. I've had great experience with them so far. So I used to do flamingo for everything, and now it's kind of switched over to that for right now. So that's where we are. He also did an inner barrel. So he put in an inner barrel. Can we see which inner barrel? I don't think they actually, that's the original inner barrel there. So you can see where it is. So he changed out the inner barrel to make it better. He also put in a new nozzle. So that's the original nozzle right there. So I could take these parts back actually and use them in any of my MWSs if I need to, which is kind of cool as well, even though I probably would go for something that's just a lot more upgraded. And then other things he has done is he put an NPAS in here, which for me is very important. The FPS for here in the UK is 350 FPS. You're not going to be doing 400. And so I think mainly when they're importing replicas into the UK, They are generally shipping them at a lower FPS, AEG wise anyway. Gas guns, I'm not as sure, but if I'm playing indoors, I may want to reduce that FPS down. If I'm playing outdoors, I may want to increase that. It is a CQB, like short little guy, so I'm not expecting that I'm going to need to like up it too much, but that's what it's going to be. He also put a MaxHop chamber and adjuster in here, so it's now got a MaxHop chamber that's designed, I think, for the SIG MCX kind of platform. And then he finally put a Magpul K2 Plus grip on here. I think that the grips that come with the rattlers are awful. I mean, they're very, very distinctive. I've got bigger hands, as I talk about a lot, and like you can see there, it just digs into my palm. So I don't really like those. So as soon as he said, right, I'll build you this, I was like, can you please definitely do that? But also I need this changed out. So I think this looks pretty awesome on here. This paint job is just insane. You know what I was worried about slightly, because I love the Spear LT kind of handrail, and I would have liked that on the Rattler, but I was worried this would be too chunky, just like a little bit too big, but it's not at all. It really is like a perfect little feel. Like I'm really, really, really impressed with this. Like this paint job is unbelievable. Like how they've done the like netting on it. They've got it in different like clearer in certain areas, less clear. They've matched the entire SIG stock to it. I'm quite excited to build this out. And so what I'm going to do in the next video, guys, is I will be doing the build out for showing you what this is going to end up looking like when I play with it later this week. But I think this thing is going to be pretty awesome. I mean, like any environment. Plus, it also works with MWS mags. So in the next package, I may have ordered some of these that we can use for that. But yeah. So guys, this is going to be my unboxing of the Axios Customs UK, or Axios Customs, but the account is Axios Customs UK, one word, on Instagram. This is the build. I'll be doing a full review on it because I've actually brought a chrono with me. I've brought a backstop so I can shoot it. But yeah, I mean, he sent me pictures of it before, but they really didn't do it justice. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I will see you very soon on the next video, which is going to be another unboxing of an Axios Customs custom replica. So hopefully you're excited for that. So let me know if you have any questions. And as I said, check out the links down in the description. Right, see you soon. Bye.